concept for this development as a retreat for the resident who would later occupy it. Set within the verdant setting of Ealing, it's an oasis, but a stone's throw away from the city.
At Luxgrove, we'd like our houses to be timeless. We like people to come here for the first time and be excited about it. And we like them in 10 years to still be excited about it and being able to show it to their friends and neighbours and being proud of the design and the house they live in.
At Aros, our ethos is about context, craft and clarity. We don't have a house style, so we approach every site depending on its unique characteristics, the people that are going to use the spaces and the materials that we're working with. We wanted the design to harmonise with the established character of Montpelier Avenue, particularly with the proportions and the use of materials, but introducing a more contemporary architectural language as you move into the Mews.
At Ademchic, we are a collective of designers of different disciplines, which means that we can control the branding, the marketing and the interiors to create a single language throughout all of those elements. There's a poetry that's been set up by the architecture that I think we've continued with the interiors. We've retained the soul and built upon it to reinforce the sense of place which we want to give to our residents.
I think we've really succeeded in getting that sense of calm and that feeling of joy from the architectural design, where each house has its own distinct identity with a clear connection to its surroundings.
What I like about this project is how we've created houses that are intimate and they've got their own privacy, own entrance door, and you can access through this really pleasant landscaped area until you reach your private space.
It was really important for us to implement a sophisticated elegance into the interior design scheme. And there are also subtle touches across the project, such as the gentle curves on the kitchen island and the change in texture. There's also a curve on the primary bedroom wall, and these slight touches soften the appreciation of the space.
We're big believers in collaboration without ego. Collaboration with our clients and the rest of the design team, because that's where the best work comes from.
At Luxgrove, we like to build relationships with our consultants and our contractors. So we often work with the same teams and we bring them from one project to the other. And the end product is a result of all these relationships.
Working with Luxgrove Homes is a joy. They are as committed to the design detail as much as we are, and you can feel that the whole team are pulling in the same direction.
What's really interesting since we've built it is going through all the floors and seeing how the windows frame the landscape and how it gives this feeling of being in an oasis that's secluded and intimate. And when you've arrived, you feel like you're home.
I think I've always loved the idea that good architecture and good design can really shape how people feel. The spaces we live in affect our daily lives in ways we probably don't even realise. And for me, it's about creating calm and thoughtful, well-considered spaces, but without shouting for attention. It's a combination of creativity and problem solving, and it just never stops being interesting.